Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt, and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching episode 1 of The Haunting of Bly Manor. What do you know about this?
So we're continuing with Mike Flanagan.
Yeah.
Super excited for that. But going in with the expectation that this is not a season 2 of Hill House.
Yeah, so there's definitely differences. I think there's a lot of the same actors, but they obviously play different people.
Yep.
We're kind of going in with the expectation that this was not as strong as Hill House, but still very good. And it's not necessarily focused as much on any scary elements. It's more, I think it's like a love story, I think.
Okay, yeah. We definitely got a lot of comments recommending this, kind of gave us some of the inside scoop on it and kind of helped us set our expectations. So yeah. I'm very excited to see this. I loved all of the actors in Hill House, so excited to see who comes back. And obviously really enjoying Mike Flanagan. Yeah,
no, I mean, we raved about Hill House. I rave about Dr. Sleep. So, I mean, we can't get enough of Mike Flanagan content. And I know probably shortly after this, we'll also get to experience Midnight Mass.
Right.
But for now, super excited about Bly Manor.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited to get into this.
So if you would like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on our Instagrams, Twitch, or Twitter, all those links will be in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the episode.
Oh, Victoria.
She's back. Oh, there's Luke.
Luke. It said Henry Thomas.
Oh, that's the dad, right? I know Rahul from YouTube. There he is. Okay, that was interesting. So, kind of gave us all the characters, and they all slowly turned into ghosts. Eyeless ghosts.
Beneath the weeping willow.
Oh, Liv.
And weep beside the tree.
That's not good.
By the tree that weeps with me, O willow waly.
Isn't her front door just like slightly open?
Yeah.
Till my lover return to me.
Huh. Everything was full. The sink and the bathtub.
And a lot of water so far.
Maybe play with time again.
The practice meal.
The rehearsal dinner, for God's sake.
Practice meal.
That almost half of marriages these days do not end up in divorce. That you two get to watch each other die. And that
Jeez.
Devote yourself to a life of the mind. Run while you still can.
What a speech for the rehearsal.
God, no, I didn't see her. I saw a dead woman, a dead nun, no less crime.
Oh, wow. Already talking about ghost stories here?
He said his head was crushed in from where her horse had kicked him.
I feel like she has a lot to say.
I have a story.
Oh, God.
Again, this story isn't mine. Turn of the screw. What do you say to 2?
Huh.
So, are we following... Is this a young
the teacher
Liv?
was, by choice, a solitary young woman.
She said it's not her story.
Yeah.
In his old family home in Wessex. A great good place. Alone in the country.
Whoa, already saw something weird.
Yeah. Gotta look the other way when in London.
Been in England long?
About 6 months.
6 months, during which time?
Oh, well.
Well, I've fallen quite in love with London.
God. Yes, it is.
It's a pretty hardcore tea.
Miles, my nephew, is back home from boarding school early. Discipline more than ever, I fear.
A rowdy kid.
Spent summers and holidays there with their parents before they passed.
Oh.
One of my more unique assignments at my school was specific to some of our highest need children.
Doesn't really care.
Makes a woman of your age want to give up her life to take care of someone else's children. Seems odd.
Straight to the point.
A full-time position in a beautiful country manor to do exceptional children. But I saw your ad 6 months ago.
Ooh, no one wants this job.
Seems to me an easy position to fill. At least as you've described. So I suppose you're right. What is the catch?
Oh, yeah, give her right back to him.
Promising young woman. The children liked her. Well, I suppose she died.
Suppose?
Yeah.
Parents died abroad, never mind. A governess took her own. No one wants it. Superstition.
So it's already well known that it's pretty haunted. At least, potentially.
Yeah.
Taught a classroom of 25 kids, but there's just too many of them. A real difference with just 2.
Not 25.
I know what loss is.
Definitely more happened in the States for her to leave.
Yeah. And I think there's more to this house as well.
Yeah.
They're both still holding back a little.
I'm gonna be in England a while longer. Yeah, quite a while, actually. I got a job.
Oh.
No, I know. I know it's longer than I said, but I got a job.
Wonder who she's talking to.
I'm not running from anything. And it hurts me when you say that. You can reach me when I get to the house.
Why should the mirrors covered?
Yeah, I don't know.
I love you, Mom.
Oh, that's why. I don't think she minds this superstitious manor if she's already experiencing this.
So that was the same figure in the car, right?
So anytime she sees like her reflection, she sees this figure with some glasses or something. I'm wondering if, I mean, I'm saying Liv. I know it's not Liv, but I wonder if that's her mom. So it's not her story, it's her daughter's story, and that's who she was talking to on the phone.
Maybe.
Is that?
Like I said, plenty to love.
A massive property.
Yeah. Very secluded.
Hopefully those are real kids singing.
You must be Flora. I hope I didn't startle you.
Not at all. You're expected.
She's so proper.
What a gorgeous lake.
Oh, you mustn't. It really is just a smelly old pond.
It's a lake from the beginning.
Oh, maybe. The little doll is scary.
Right?
Hi, Miles.
So pleased to meet you, my lady.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm Danny.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, Hannah Grace.
Just zoning out.
Eager to see the house.
Oh, yes.
Right, well, come along.
She looking down this well?
Yeah.
Great, good place. And it yawned open to welcome her home.
Oh, looks like Hill House.
This is the foyer. It's perfectly splendid.
It's beautiful.
Come along. He's the cook, and he's splendid. Perfectly.
Hello, everyone.
Catchphrase.
Yeah.
It's
Whoa.
quite
Splendid?
boring.
Oh.
But then we must show her the statue garden. She'll see it all eventually, Flora.
The kids are great so far.
Yeah. It seems sweet.
And she's not like alone. It's not just her and 2 kids.
I think it will be at night.
Okay.
Oh,
That's why you got kicked out of school?
thank you. It's very pretty.
Okay. Never mind. Kids are creepy.
I like Flora. Like a lot of sugar.
It's probably a terrible tea.
I haven't quite figured out tea yet, so.
It's fine, dear.
I want to go to Australia or Florida because it's almost my name.
I've got to go home to my mum.
Disappointing.
You sound just like her.
Maybe she feels well enough to eat, so he has to get home in time to cook for her.
It's a good way to look at it.
You're not gonna eat?
Yeah. I'll have it later.
She zones out, not eating.
The butterfly clip doesn't belong to you.
Who does it belong to?
The other one. But for you.
Oh no.
It's actually fine. Can I get out now?
Oh my gosh, she just got approval from the old caregiver. Or au pair. Oh! She didn't look away that time.
Wonder if that ghost will meet
The other one?
Jessel.
Yeah.
You know, Flora was a little upset, I think.
But you're so glad you're here, and so am I.
Well, thank you for making me feel so welcome.
Shots were weird.
Yeah, that shot was super weird.
Is that me?
Why, no, silly. You're you. It's just a dolly.
I don't like most of those dolls.
There's one that's a nun.
Is there?
Dolls? And we're going...
Oh, that one looks like it's being like...
Pick them all up before we go to sleep, okay?
She stays there.
I feel like these dolls like keep the ghosts in specific spots or something.
In the house?
Yeah. Like the one outside the lake, this one underneath the bed.
Don't leave your room at night. Stay in your bed until morning.
I don't think I can promise that.
Oh, you should.
The lawn and the garden beyond it, and all she could see of the park were empty.
Yeah, you just can't see anything.
An emptiness that called out to be explored.
Oh, no.
Oh, very first night you're breaking the rule. Does the other lady stay here at night?
No.
She went home?
Yeah. Scared me.
Why not at least turn on some lights?
It is very dark.
Nighttime is for the ghosts to roam, not for you.
What is that?
Yeah, I feel like she needs to look to her right.
Yeah.
Tastes good to me.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
I'm very cross with you.
What'd she say?
I'm very coarse with you.
So you promised you wouldn't.
Wow, she was told that she left.
The lady in the lake.
Flora. Look!
What? You psychopath.
Your uncle told me a little bit about your problems at school.
You spoke with my uncle. Did he ask about us?
Oh, that was a turn.
He misses you both very much.
Shall we give him a ring and ask?
The au pair's heart ached for the boy's pain.
Yeah, that was so sad.
Secret laws, just for them.
You see that?
Right, someone standing over there on the balcony?
Yeah.
Well, that's Luke's character. Well, old Luke.
I don't know if this is a house ghost or if this is her.
Hello?
Flora, don't.
Uh-oh, already getting empty phone calls?
Ms. Clayton.
Thank you.
Who's this?
The gardener did not even introduce herself to
Oh.
the new au pair. Simply treated her as if she'd always been there.
Who decided it was a good idea to feed these wee gremlins?
You're very good children.
Oh, is that right?
We're gonna have to get water on them to be sure.
Like this.
Was there somebody working on the grounds today? Maybe a repairman or something?
Are you sure you saw someone up there?
Absolutely. I waved. He didn't wave back.
Wonder if that's the dad.
Like their dad? Ooh, maybe.
And where don't we go?
The old wing.
Yeah. Oh, why? Why are you wanting to
Breaking
explore?
all the rules.
No, if that's their parents,
Yeah.
one of these pictures might have them. Do we know how the parents passed?
They said abroad. So it wasn't even in the house.
Oh,
Leave him.
yeah. Hopefully she left that little... No, she's holding it, is she? I feel like moving that from its place is what, like, releases it or whatever.
What came after? Your
Wow.
predecessor,
Oh.
Oh, that's right.
Rebecca.
Rebecca.
To see her in the days leading up to it, so broken. And she was gone long before she waded into that lake. Flora found her.
Oh, no.
Silence, it never felt so terrible. Cry or scream or yell. Oh, it's the most beautiful sound in the world.
Means they're still there.
It's a tiny game of Flora's to keep us all safe.
She moved it from its spot.
Both of them trying in their own way, I think.
Hopefully she goes and puts it back.
You know, I should head back.
Same music from Hill House.
What are the candles for?
The dead.
You're four lit?
Yeah.
Who's the fourth?
You like games, Danny?
Not at bedtime.
It's the best time for games, really. Stop being weird, Miles!
Oh,
And everyone in this house is so lucky that you're using yours to keep us safe.
Something in the doorway?
I can't tell.
Pick these up. I would hate to break. I was just about to tuck you in.
Is it already too late?
Fan in Flora's cupboard. In my cupboard. Would you fetch it for me?
He's covering for her.
She can sleep with you tonight.
No.
Okay, let's look.
Yeah, Flora is putting her somewhere.
They're gonna lock her in here so she doesn't walk around at night?
Open the door. Turn the key. Open the door.
Oh no.
Open the door!
She just start breaking it?
Guys!
Oh.
So sorry. So dreadfully sorry.
Bed. Now.
I feel like they had to lock her in there so that they could go put these dolls around the house.
Maybe.
It might have seemed evil, but I feel like they maybe did that to protect her.
She needs to get to her room now.
Yeah, it's too dark.
Bare feet.
Oh.
Coming from the lake?
Think so. Is he back up there? Oh my god, that's creepy.
That would be me done.
Yeah, quitting right there.
Yeah.
All right, that was episode 1 of The Haunting of Bly Manor. What'd you think?
That was interesting.
Yeah, definitely interesting. Comparing it real quickly to Hill House, Hill House was definitely much scarier right away and ended on a much bigger cliffhanger. This was, I feel like, a little bit more character, fleshed out a little bit more story, but definitely on the slower side, but I still really enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, I really liked it. Obviously, really enjoyed seeing a lot of the cast coming back. It was a little slower paced, but I felt like uneasy and uncomfortable for a lot of the episode.
Yeah, I feel like that's what it did really well. The entire time, I wasn't necessarily like super scared at any moment, but I was just like, I felt off watching the whole thing.
Right. I mean, I'm excited. I think this is going to be an incredible series.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like we're just going to be running through so many scenarios throughout these episodes because this is a lot. It feels a lot more mysterious.
Yeah, it's definitely like a grander mystery. Obviously, we have Danny who's experiencing something with these visions, running away from the States. We have the uncle, the fact that he's not really in touch with his nephews and nieces. Clearly there's a missing connection there. Whatever the situation is, he just wants no part of it.
Yeah, it's like he's taking care of them and making sure that they're taken care of, but he has no interest in really being in their lives.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if that's just him, maybe not really liking children, or if it has something to do with the parents, because even though what happened to them was abroad, I still feel like there has to be some kind of connection.
Yeah.
So kind of curious of his motives, and I'm sure we're going to be seeing more of him, but that part was heartbreaking. With
Miles just being like...
Yeah. He's like, oh, like you talked to him? Like he doesn't miss us.
Right, yeah, there's clearly... I think the best thing for the kids would have been to have someone else in the family come and support them. But there's got to be something else there. Like you said, I'm sure we're going to see a lot more of him and see that story unfold. But there's got to be a reason. Maybe he's very superstitious of wanting to be in this house or something. But I mean, it's like every character has something weird. Yeah. I mean, Miles is very creepy little boy.
Yeah, he's odd for sure.
Like with the whole games and peeping Tom.
And we know that he was kicked out of his school.
Yeah, and then all of the people who already work at Bly Manor, the gardener who like didn't even acknowledge Danny's existence, and also had a certain look on her face when they were talking about some events of the past.
Yeah, I feel like with her, they had kind of mentioned in the narration that she kind of looked at Danny as though she'd been there all along.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the impression that I got. I don't know if I should be just, strictly listening to the narration, but to me, it seemed like she was almost writing her off already.
I thought the exact same thing, for either like writing her off as in she's just going to quit and leave.
Yeah.
So what's the point of getting
attached.
to know her?
Mm-hmm.
Or something bad's going to happen to her and I don't want to be close to her when it does.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
It's either way, it's like it's not worth my time because you're not going to be in my life for very long.
Yeah, I was more the former, kind of thinking just, I think you're going to leave.
Yeah.
So very interesting. And then we have Miss Gross. She has kind of just been like a million miles away for a lot of the episode.
Yeah, she's like spacing out, not eating.
Yeah, she's not eaten once with everybody.
Yeah.
I guess that we've seen at all. But she seems to just really care for the children and for the home.
And for the dead. Yes.
So, yeah, I like her a lot, but obviously odd.
Yeah. I mean, like, I want to like the kids. Like, I think Miles is probably like a good boy, and so is Flora. And I think that like prank that they played on Danny, I think that was like to keep her hidden while they ran around the house and made sure they put all of the little dolls away properly.
Yeah.
So I don't think anyone's necessarily bad, but everyone has a very odd vibe going on. Even like the chef, he keeps leaving earlier and earlier at night. And I know that he, is trying to care for his sick mother, but he talked about Bly as if it was like a gravity well or something, like a place where like people are born and die there and you can't escape it.
Yeah. I mean, he definitely seemed the most normal.
Yeah.
But he is kind of spending the least amount of time, it seems like, there caring for his mom. Which
may be making him the most normal because he's not being affected by the awkwardness of the house or something.
Yeah.
Not saying that it's like exactly like Hill House, but clearly there's still things that happen in this house why Danny's not allowed to walk around at night, which she already broke that rule twice already.
Yeah, so second time wasn't exactly her fault. She just got out of that closet. But, the kids in the windows at the end, that was creepy. We're seeing the actor who played Luke in Haunting back, but nobody's acknowledging it. But I think everybody's very much aware of who that is.
Yeah.
So I'm very intrigued. I'm super into this, and I'm really excited to see where this goes.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of this story might revolve around the past au pair who took her life in the lake.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's how this whole show started, was us seeing someone emerging from the lake, and we already have these, muddy footsteps leading into the house, as if she has already gotten out of the lake and is now roaming around the house or something.
Which, I mean, maybe that's what she does.
Which, I guess, going back to the moment where Flora was taking a bath, and she was like looking off to the side, and then she was like, oh, that's okay, you can have it, like for the little butterfly thing. Mm-hmm. So it's like she's already communicating with the character or the au pair.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not malicious or anything towards anyone there, because I mean, she was willing to give her jewelry, I guess, to the new au pair.
Yeah.
So I don't know, it's a very, very interesting series so far. And there's a lot of different ways it can go. It's kind of interesting with the fact that I feel like everyone has maybe their own little thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be cool to kind of see if any of this stuff connects, or if it's just people moving through their own issues.
Right. Or if it all ties back to the house.
Yeah. I mean, it is the haunting of Bly Manor, so the house is still the focal point of everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it's known around that this is a evil house, essentially, that people do not want to come to.
Yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily has a reputation of being an evil house.
No, that's just me saying evil, but it definitely has a reputation that already exists that people are like, no, I'm not working there.
Yeah, I think there's enough that has happened with people that did reside there that nobody wants to take that chance. And it is a very small, country town.
Yeah.
So it's probably one of those places where everyone knows everyone's business. So nobody was willing to make that risk.
But for me, I mean, Victoria, the actress, she was one of my highlights from the last series.
Mm-hmm.
So to have her be like essentially the main character, what I think so far, that's really cool. I think she's a fantastic actress and she pulls all this stuff together really well. I mean, when she got trapped into that room, that was scary.
Yeah.
And she was just banging on that. And you could just see like how like claustrophobic, like the fact that she was locked in there and it just immediately turned south.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, she's an incredible actress, and I really liked Liv from Haunting of Hill House.
Yeah.
So I hope we see more of her, maybe just some narration, or maybe it'll tie in at the end so we can see how she's involved with this story.
Yeah, she said it's not her story, but she hears it from someone.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not too much later. What, we're in like 1987 now? I think we're in 1987, and I think originally we were in 2007. So so what, 20 years?
Mm-hmm.
So it can't be her. 20 years, I don't think she would look like that. No, I don't think that's her.
No. And she said it's not her story, so I believe that.
Yeah. But like you said, it's going to be interesting to see how she connects to the story overall.
Mm-hmm.
So, super strong episode to start. Can't wait to see the rest.
Yeah, me too.
So if you would like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links will be in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.